It's the Cable
Should I try forcing Storm? See if Storm can work? It seems really hard, right? But we could go Mox Jet Beseech here. Yeah, I might be too scared. I might be too scared to try Storm. I'm enjoying these artifact decks anyway. Give me this kind. I only would Mind Twist Lapse here. Ooh, Dark Ritual is sick here. Oh, this is the Water Grave and this Force Negation. Damn. I was thinking Dark Ritual One Ring was like really good. That's like what my eyes saw first. Because Dark Ritual plays with these cards really well. But I think I want this Force Negation. I've been saying, I think Forces are like some of the better cards, right? And yeah, there's that One Ring here too. I think I'm taking the Water Grave. I don't do that at all, J Shakes. Ugly pack, Should we consider a red splash again? Yeah, real ugly. I think removal's better than scolding. Not funny, 420. You like the splash red? We could jam it. Ooh. Little Moxie Woxie. Kind of a hard pack, between Delta, Miscalc, and Jace here. Shieldred, you say? And if we're playing red, then Ragavan's really good. But what if I'm ditching red and just drafting Mana Crypt here? It's kind of like that Dark Ritual I passed earlier. Hell yeah. And then it's Narset or Dothy. Mana's starting to look deuce. Hell yeah. I don't know what to do the rest of this pack. Maybe Malcolm. Maybe Malcolm's okay. I hate that Snuff Out doesn't hit Shieldred or Works, which are like two of the best cards in the format. Yes. Looking at Reanimate, Vendilion Click, Walking Ballista, Murktide. Reanimate's so efficient. I guess I'll draft it. Can I afford this Underground Sea? How many more picks after this? 12 cards. It's kind of iffy. I'm going to take it anyway. Yeah, worried about our playable count. It's a good Mystical Tutor. Yeah, we get 10 more picks, so we need like 11 more playables. So like if I see Black Lotus, I don't think I can actually draft it. That's funny. In your 19 land deck, Spell Skittles? Like, what do you... The board is not really some of my playables. No, it's a Fiery Islet and a Fire Covenant. Ooh, hello, Force. Force fucking Orcs. Perfect. Beautiful pack. Yeah, two of the best non-power cards in the format. Just lining up real nice. Great Snapcaster deck too, with Recall and Time Walk there. And then I think I'm drafting this Kaido. Between Shielded and Narset, I think it's a fine time spiral. We can grab Strix here. Maybe I can take one more Mana Source, right? We're at 20 playables right now. I'm going to get 2 cards here, and then the next pack. Just Thoughtseize Counterspell here. I was super wrong. We had an extra playable slot. One whole slot. We could make one whole cut. I had miscounted. I wonder if Night's Whisper is better than Bat. I wonder if Bat's like secretly great in this format. I could take that Spire Bluff Canal just in case we need to board in the removal spell. Jewel? Not here. Absolutely not. Yeah, something we're thinking about. I mean, we've got a minute to think. Is like, do we want to play either Night's Whisper or Deep Cavern Bat over one of the cards that I currently have? Because if it's not going to make the cut, then I should just take the Spire Bluff for the sideboard. Or maybe the Hanger Back for the sideboard. Turn 1 bats are good. Format does not have duplicates by the Gaboosh. They wanted to, but it didn't work out. Some tech issues. Opal is making the cut, yeah. Good with the Saga and the Karn. Sideboard the Kozilek in case of Brain Freeze. Good. Somebody was saying that they were happy doing that. I think we're more likely to face like some red deck with a bunch of creatures that we want to kill. But it is pretty free to throw the Kozilek in the sideboard. You like Bat over the Malcolm? We do have Force Negation and Force of Will, so I'm not sure I do. I'll try the Kozilek thing. I could have seen like cutting the Reanimate maybe. It's so good that we got Sapphire and Jet as two of our Moxes. So this would be 8 black sources. Right? 1, 2... Depending on if you want to count Opal or not. Versus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bloom. I think I dig that. Reanimate's good in the sideboard. It's good in the main deck too, friend. Even if our opponent has like no creatures or very few creatures, it still helps us get back Shieldred and Snapcaster after the opponent's countered them. And we have like Mind Twist and Thoughtseize to get their best creatures. You like the Fire Islet in the main deck? Yeah, I don't know. We got Mana Crypt here dinging us. We got Thoughtseize dinging us. Reanimate costs life. I dislike it. Joe Hef, thanks for gifting 10 subs. Hell yeah. Congratulations to Pocket Faces, Carrie Caberja 5, Snarfy Smash, Smoke a Lot of Potamus, Marthy Joe, Joe Fish 126, Quasafuji, the Dogfish MDG, Jailer, and Said He the Cat. Hell yeah. I feel like spam my own chat a little bit. I think I'm gonna lead on Darkslick here, and then next turn Urza Saga Orcs with Force Will backup. Oh shit, what up? Man, this used to be about when I'd start my streams in the old days. Have I got a card for you, opponent? Have I got a card for you? Yeah, for the longest time I did 7 p.m. till 2 a.m. And then if I went live early, it'd be around 5. And now I've been trying to be live before 5. I'd still go to 10 or 11. Just trimming a little off the top. It's been nice. Gives the old geezers a chance to enjoy the stream. Yeah. Or the non-West Coasters. The try to course to spin to Time Twister. That makes sense. Oh my god. This hand is so insane. With this board. We have this like stupid fast clock. That's pretty resilient to like removal and stuff. And then we also have 2 free counter spells. Sure. No. I wonder why they Dark Ritualed in. Maybe to pay for soft counters. Maybe they've got a remand or a memory lapse in hand. Looks like it's just to pay for soft counters. Hoping I had Spell Pierce or Miscalc. GG! Hey, G-Funk Splash, thanks to the sub, thanks to 14 months. That was awesome. Yeah, that's true. They could have had Mana Leak or Miscalc and then just not wanted to play it after I, because I had all that mana up. I could see that. You're bringing Kozilek because they're show and telling. Is that 2/5 head? GG. Pretty normal to have multiple pieces of power in Supreme Draft. But having a lot of power and then also Orcs and Shieldred and 2 forces is pretty good. Bit above average. Yeah, I boarded in a card that I thought was better versus Show and Tell, Jekyll MTG. If we see them doing reanimate stuff, we can switch it up again. But I sideboarded for the cards that I saw, not imaginary cards that they, however likely. If we hadn't ripped a land here, we would Mystical Tutor for Ancestral Recall. And now that we've drawn a land, we're going to Mystical Tutor for Ancestral Recall. But I might not play it on 2. God, the double force hands are so nutty. I have seen Malcolm get to 4 counters, yeah. It's been pretty anticlimactic in the games I've seen it. Because a lot of times if Malcolm gets to 4 counters, like, the opponent's dead anyway, you know? Troll getting binned. Yeah, either the Spiral or the Ponder there, huh? I think binning Ponder is fine. Because we have the Malcolm for card selection anyway. If you keep the Spiral, it's because you're thinking about pairing it with the Bowmasters at some point. But I kind of feel like we can just play an aggro control game here. Don't really need to combo. Next turn they can just hardcast that Grief again. Oh my god, 1 card deeper. 1 card deeper and we could have let Show and Tell resolve. Damn. If the Malcolm finds Time Walk, I almost like keeping the Kozilek. We're about to be griefed here, so it's like, what's the best card when they play Grief? I assume they take the Bullmasters out of my grip here, because that can by itself kill the Grief plus value. So if we'd let the show and tell resolve, they would have put Attrax into play. I'm sure that would have bodied me, I'm sorcery speeding the Fairy Mastermind so that if they draw a recall, they can't respond to me playing the Fairy Mastermind to not trigger it. Also gets it in under random counter magic, right? Like I don't want it to get miscalced or leaked or what have you. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, MTG Fetch. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 69 months. Nice. They're looking pretty dead. Helpful. Yeah, now the Malcolm gets to cast the Shieldred for free, and then we snapcast back Time Walk. Like we just have the win there. The free counter spells are really good, yeah. It seems like a mull though, despite the force negation. Feels a lot better with a blue source or a Mox for the Saga. Oh man. Oh, they featured Tom Cardy. That's very cool. Have I ever had an opponent in this Rainbow Ninja Cube without blue? Yeah. The one that I trophied with, where I was playing red black, we had a no blue finals. My opponent was on mono red. Kind of wild, huh? Really wish this was just a mull to 6, huh? Let's have a mull to 5. Bathe the entire crew? That seems like a lot. All their hands is very good, Worried about this Mystic Forge popping off with Time Walk. Yeah, is Mystic Forge better than the recall here? I'm gonna take the Mystic Forge. Fuck it. Also have this. Your turn. You think it reps more than 3 cards, the Mystic Forge? I think so, too. I think it's repping more than 3 cards here, and they can play at turn 1, you know? That added to it as well. If it was, like, a ways away, then you could, like, maybe find a counter for it by the time it comes down. Which is not the case here. Eight mana, okay. Oh, that's strong. Strong turn 1 play. But think about how much worse this would be if they had that Mystic Forge. Really regretting not keeping the memory lapse now, huh, over the Malcolm. Hit the Kappa Cannoneer there, have a much easier time with things. And they've got Saga now. Uh-oh. This game has moved to, like, technically winnable, but probably not. I did do a Dark Urge run, yeah. That was the one that I did off stream. I was also surprised with how different it was. Yeah, I can time walk 2, opponent. How about that? Oh, I shouldn't have played that. Should have attacked first is all. I think I would have done that anyway. Been the mind twist there. We know that one of their 2 remaining cards is a mountain. And the Saga could potentially do something. Get turkeys. Well, Snapcaster hits the time walk. God, if we have one more card to work with, then all of a sudden we get to activate Saga with this time walk. Well, Malcolm does let me play a card for free here. I'm skeptical that that will be good enough, but we'll see. We almost need to draw Shieldred and then like loot into a draw 7. Yeah, we're just dead to the Kappa Cannoneer. Damn. Alright. That was just the warm-up game. We got him this time. Yep. Opponent got some intense sideboarding to do here, I suppose. Maybe I can do something we'll all enjoy. Oh, nope, we're back. I was about to run an ad. This hand's like really close. I'm gonna send this back. I think this hand might be worse, but I don't really want to go to 5. Yeah, pretty brutal. No Moxen, no recall, no time walk, no forces. We have 2 forces. neither of the 28 cards we've seen this matchup has had any of them. Opponent went to 5. They went deeper than I did. Hey, no Moxen from them either. This is exactly what we needed. Them to not have the best start ever. That tank almost made it seem like they had a counter for me. Yeah. Kind of looked like they wanted to cap the Cannoneer there. Hell yeah, kitchen, thanks. Underworld Breach is a scary card, but having my shields down here is also scary. No, come on. Oh, we knew about that from the memory lapse. What's wrong with me? Don't we know they're trying 4th? Apparently we did. I would not say that. I would not say that we knew that. Anyone watching this knew that. My opponent knew that. But we would include myself, and I was clearly not aware there. Silly meme. Well earned loss here. Yeah, Narset would have found force negation too. Pretty much anything but what I did, Sometimes you just lose to a top decked fourth, folks. Sometimes there's nothing that you can do about it. That happens, right? That's the thing that happens. Sometimes your opponent just has it all. And that's just magic. Yeah, sometimes they draw the newts, exactly. Very lucky with the top decks, I agree. Now my opponent gets to wonder what the fuck my hand was. I want to let them resolve the fourth. The shame force negation there. Oh, hey, that's Tom Cardy. We gotta snap the recall, block, go to 1, and then Cryptic and Fog? Huh? At least Fairy Mastermind's gonna draw me a card here. I respond to the trigger, right? Yeah. I shall also draw a card. Oh no. Alright, fair enough. Well, I certainly hucked that game into the wind. That's alright. They can't all be good ones, right? Right? Gotta punt sometimes. Even gods bleed. Even gods bleed, I guess is how I'd phrase it. What have been the Mox Pearl? The best decks look kind of similar on the high end. They do, yeah. Pretty similar to what I've got here, actually. We had another one earlier that might have been slightly better, but this one had Time Walk. No, that one did not. I think the literal best decks got Bowmasters, Shieldred, both forces, recall, time walk, bunch of Moxen. But you can get some very good tier 2 decks with different combinations of cards. Yeah. I agree about green. You can splash it with Minsk and you can splash it for Oko. But otherwise, I'm like not excited about green cards at all. I've seen a couple fast bond decks. How does a deck like this get a match loss? I mean, I made some interesting plays, but my opponent's deck was also very strong. Combination of things there. Some unique plays. Like memory lapsing a fourth onto the top of my opponent's deck and then being surprised when they drew fourth for turn. A little pilot error. Yeah, that first game 1 I got dusted good and proper though. Got dusted legit. So we go to a game 3 and they're on the play. You know, it's puts us to a flip. This is a very expensive Night's Whisperer, life total wise, That's true. I did Mold of 5 game 1, yeah. But I was on the play. Shall I ponder? Yeah, probably. If they counter this time walk. Oh, they're not. You don't need a seatbelt because you believe in yourself. Yeah. Yeah. We know the top card of our library is not a blue card for Force of Will. So if you snap Recall here looking for a Force, blue card for the Force, it's kind of a coin flip, huh? Whether you hit in the two randoms. I think I just dig Forcing. I think I'm into that. Snap Recall them. Could have. Would have been clean. Would have been clever. There's some cards, huh? Hand is missing a Force, though, huh? Feel a lot more comfy if we had a Force handy. Darn it to pieces. We getting Scammerooskied here. I'm gonna shovel this. What I really want is a Force for when they try and like animate Dead Grief on their turn. The Snapcaster is good with the recall in the bin, but we wouldn't have the third land for it, right? If we keep that top. I wasn't sure where the song was going, but now I'm happy it got there. If you time walk here, then the opponent doesn't get to flip their mana crypt. That'd be rude. They've orcs for me. No dismember. Sure. I'm fine with that. Right. Nice. Well, can't possibly lose from here, he said self-jinxingly. Got this one in the bag. Ridden for like 2.5 a turn. That's not bad. Yay. Again. Should we try black-red again?